Hey guys, Coach Andy with Fitness Redemption, Team Fitness Redemption. How is everybody doing? How was your day? I hope it was awesome. I went to the dentist today. Got the chiclets cleaned. What else? Branding. We were talking about branding last night. I talked a little bit about branding and kind of how we brand ourselves in our everyday lives and previous to our business. But let's talk about branding ourselves in the business. And as a coach, how do we brand ourselves? Man, this chair's squeaky. Anyway, how do we brand ourselves? What makes you you? You're not just a Beachbody coach. For me, example, I'm a dad. I'm a busy dad, 4 kids, love my wife, been married for like 13 years, almost 13 years, I think. I may have to do some math there. But, and I'm a Christian. I'm not afraid to share that. I am who I am. I believe what I believe, but I'm also a Beachbody coach. So on my social media, on my Facebook, I share and I talk about all kinds of different stuff that just relate to me, my family, the things I love, the things I'm passionate about, the things I'm scared of, the things I don't like, the motivation I like. If I take in some good motivation or personal development, I share that with the world. It's great value for other people. People want value. If you're on your Facebook, if I was to go to your Facebook and all I see is Beachbody coming at me, just think of that vibe that's putting off. Because most people's going to say, wow, they have no life. That's what they're going to think. They don't live. They eat, sleep, breathe, all this stuff. Especially if it's all kind of propaganda-ish, you're not after a sale. If you are looking at dollar signs, you're in the wrong business, because your bank account will be a direct reflection of the lives that you're touching and changing and helping. You got to tie compassion into what you're doing. Compassion for those people that you can help and how you can help them. We are not salesmen. I am not a salesman. If you ever message somebody, maybe a potential coach, and you're talking with them and you're sharing with them, and they're thinking about joining for the discounts or whatever, and they may come back with you and say something like, I just don't think I'm that good a salesman, or I don't feel like pushing sales stuff, or I'm not very good at selling this or that. I don't want to sell stuff to people. When I read that, I feel the same way. I don't want to do that. When I first started this, I didn't do anything with any of this business, because the last thing I wanted to do was call Joe up and say, hey, I got something that I really want you to buy, in a roundabout way. And then when I try to do it in a roundabout way and try to talk to him about, maybe wanting to do this or that, it sounds salesy and icky and yucky and nasty, and I don't like that. And nobody likes that. That's why you avoid the people in the middle of the mall, Think about it. When you go to a car lot and the car salesman comes walking out to you, what's your first instinct? Your skin's crawling. You're like, just don't talk to me. I'm just here looking, dude. Just keep on moving. That's how you feel. And everybody else feels the same way. But we are not salesmen and women. We are coaches and we are consultants. What we do is we are problem solvers. We're bridge builders. We take Joe over here who has a legitimate problem. He sees you doing this, doing that. It's helping you. It's helping so many people in your life that you get to talk about and share. And they think, wow, this guy's a normal, regular guy. He's got this and this and this going. He can help me. And he may come to you. Or you may invite him to a challenge group. Hey, buddy, you want to join this month's challenge group? Because that's inviting, right? And if he says, no, not interested, you move on. He's like, give me some information. It's open. Just be the bridge builder. Help people, have compassion, and create your brand around you. You don't have to change who you are. Don't go from never being on your Facebook or only talking about the weather to 24/7 Beachbody when you become a coach, because that is just going to drive away your warm market and everybody that's always known you, and they're going to think, what a freak. Okay? So create your brand, but by creating your brand, you're not recreating anything. You are being yourself. Truly be yourself. Own yourself. Love yourself, your identity. But be your best self. When you get on social media, be your best self. You can share your faults. You can share your mishaps and screw ups. You know, don't act like you never make a mistake, because we're human. But just be the best version of yourself when you're on there, you know? Don't jump on the negative, you know, rants and stuff. Stay out of debates about stuff that are completely irrelevant. And, you know, just love people. Just create value. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. A lot of people don't know how to create value. And this is part of creating your brand. And sometimes, man, I nail something. I'm like, man, that was great value. And then I'll have days, sometimes weeks, where I'm just in a slump. I'm like, man, I got nothing, you know? We're human. It happens, you know? Sometimes I don't feel like motivating anybody. I have a hard time motivating myself. So don't feel bad, but look for value. And when you look for value, it's one of those things, and Lindsay talked about the other day, the scroll stopper. When you're flipping through your screen, or you're on any social media, Instagram or whatever, and you come across a picture or a quote or something that just stops you, and you stop the screen to look at it and read it, think about what just caught your eye. Imitate it. Recreate it. Make it your own. You know, don't just copy and paste it. Make it yours. But tailor off those kinds of things that catches your eye, because what you want to do is attract people like yourself. If it stopped your eye, it's going to stop somebody else's eye. If you took the time to read it, somebody else is going to take time to read it. So create things like that. And another thing is, you kind of need to consider networking on purpose. Professionals network on purpose. If you love a product that's not Beachbody that could benefit somebody, let's say you have this awesome hair product. I don't, but let's say you do. Okay, let's say you got some Lindsay Stay hair going, and you love this shampoo. Talk about it, share it. You know, share that. If you come across a video that you found rewarding or informational or motivational, completely unrelated to Beachbody, share it. Just what you would normally do. You come across something you like, share that. And what that does is, if you have an amazing insurance guy, build him up. Share that with somebody you know who's looking for insurance. Or, there's opportunities everywhere to add value to people on a daily basis. You just got to learn to open your eyes and your mind to see those opportunities and take advantage of those. And you're doing nothing but adding value to other people and creating a flow of information for them to use in their own life and make their life easier. And that's what we do. We change lives. Don't limit yourself by thinking that you can't be used as a vessel to change somebody else's life to a better, more positive way of life, because you can. And it starts with you. It starts with you doing what you need to do. And that's one, be yourself, do your 3 vital behaviors, and just love everybody, you know. Tie your goals, the goals you have for this business, tie it to compassion, and you will be successful. Tie it to compassion, okay? Because if you are just wanting to make Success Club and you sell a challenge pack to somebody you know that doesn't need it, or is going to quit, or does not, you know that that's not the best program for them, you're a salesman. And I don't even want you on my team, because you're doing it the wrong way. That's just me. I want somebody who's going to take the best thing and put I have to put my financial gains or ideas or goals, that's on the back burner. That comes second. Because if I don't have compassion up front, the other stuff's never going to come anyway. So we got to tie our goals to our compassion. So brand yourself, be yourself, goals, compassion, mesh them together, and success is around the corner, guys. I love you. Keep going. Talk to you soon. Bye.